Guys, I'm just Lance. I'd like to thank you all for joining me for another video. This is a video that nobody wants to make, but unfortunately, sometimes we have to. This tribute shave to my mother, Marion. She was born December 10th, 1943, and sometime between 3 a.m. and 8 the morning of November 23rd, 2025, she passed at home. She had stage 4 cancer. My mom absolutely hated doctors, and she knew she wasn't up for a fight, so she basically didn't get chemo, didn't get all that, and she lived for 2-3 years, and we miss her so much. So, Mom, I love you, and this shave's for you. We'll miss you. The razor is the fourth razor I own. My first three being the Microtouch 1, which was my first. My second and third was a Black Handle Super Speed, a 40s style Gillette Super Speed, and my mother, I can't remember if she helped pay for it or she paid for the whole thing, but it was this one, the Merkur 34C. Great razor, whether you're a new or an experienced wet shaver. It is two-piece. In other words, you twist the knob here at the bottom, pull it out, put your blade on, put it back in, snug it. The soap was green, which pretty much all gone, but there's enough, and it is Taylor Bond Street or Tobbs Sandalwood. The brush is a classic design. It's reproduction, but it is this one, the RazoRock Beehive. It's got a 26mm Moxasoft plus soft nut. Wonderful brush. Like I said, the design is classic. Mom, you are classic, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and let's soak this bad boy and get on the blade. Is first use Gillette Wilkinson Sword Saloon blades. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Right now the date is December 23rd, 2025. So we'll start lathering in this. What the heck? There's hardly any left, so there we go. Just load it good enough for now. Get my hands. And the face. But this is actually the second shave I've had since, well, before my mom passed. Me and my son Michael, who's 11, we were able to go up and be there for my mom when she passed. Unfortunately, we weren't there with her when she did, but she knew she was loved. She knew that her sons and her grandson and grandkids, my brother's kids, they were there. So it's a really soft brush, feels great on the face. I'm gonna try and grow back the goatee. Don't know how long I'll keep it, but what the hell. Tobbs, Taylor Bond Street. If you've never used it, it's a wonderful cream. Good price, good quality. Is it mass produced? Yeah, but it's good. But anyhow, my mom, she could be so freaking cranky 1 minute and just absolutely lovable, lovely human person. The next minute, she was just set in her ways and sometimes quite opinionated. I had to shave it down with the clippers. But yeah, my mom, she felt guilty about my condition, my visual impairment. Because back in 1969, they were just basically, kind of understanding genetics and all that. And the doctors told her she must have had a recessive gene. So mom kind of always blamed herself for my visual impairment. But one thing she never did well once she found out I wasn't going to be sheltered, because she wanted to shelter me. Typical mom thing. And she quickly learned I wasn't the kind of kid that liked to be sheltered. So mom pretty much let me do my own thing, even though half the time it scared the living hell out of her. Well, let's see. So far, so good. On the goatee. My girlfriend will like having it back. She misses it. Rinse off real quick. I remember, well, if you saw a video I did a while back, I had a Honda, 1980 Honda ATC three-wheel motorcycle. If you're too young to remember the ATC, go ahead and Google it. They were not safe. I mean, they were easy to flip. Even going up a hill, if you went up too steep of a hill and you didn't lean forward, the three-wheeler would flip over on you. And happened to my brother once. He wasn't expecting it. Next thing he knows, he's riding up a hill. Then all of a sudden, he's looking up at the sky like, what happened? But my mom, even though I was an adult, she's still worried about me getting one, and I can understand why. I wasn't always the safest guy out there, safest guy for certain things. But yeah, she went ahead, and after a while it was like, okay, he's not going to kill himself. And oh my God, I remember when I told her I was going to start wet shaving. She's like, oh honey, aren't you? I'm like, Mom, I'm going to get cut, yes, but I get cut if I use a regular razor. You can get cut using a regular razor. So, and then when she found out I was going to use straight razor, she kind of took in a breath and she's all, okay. Against the growth. I remember I used to play the whole blind card. As a kid, what do you expect? My brother, it was kind of a dick move on my behalf, but he pissed me off. I walked through the living room, and my brother, he was yelling out with stitches in his ankle. And so, good old Big Brother Lance ends up walking across, stepping on his ankle. And he's all, Lance, you effing a-hole. My mom's all, stop yelling at your brother. You know, he's blind, he didn't see you. And I'm just looking at my brother like, but she is a good mom. She had her issues in the past with drugs, well, not drugs, alcohol. But then again, so did I, so did two of my other three brothers. So, but she got through that. She worked in a bar as a barmaid, and so she could feed 4 ungrateful children. Rinse off real quick. But at least I was able to give her a grandson. Because, well, to be honest, we never thought I'd have kids. I was a late bloomer, I guess. I was 44 when my son Michael was born, so yeah, I'm one of those late-term fathers, or late-in-life dads. Which is okay, it actually has worked out real good, but my mom didn't really think I was going to have kids ever. And it's not like I was one of those stay-at-home setting mom's basement kind of guys. So I did my thing, dated girls, stayed with girls for a few years, and tried to have a kid with one in the past, and thank God that didn't work out. Yeah. But then in 2013, after we found out she was pregnant, I called my mom up. Mom, are you sitting down? And she's all, oh God, who's hurt? What happened? I'm like, nobody's hurt. Everything's just fine. Are you sitting down? She's okay, I'm sitting down. And Mom, you're going to be a grandmother again. She's like, wait, what? I'm all, yeah, you're going to be a grandma again. And she's, you and Cindy are having a baby? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, why am I putting it on my goatee? Still used to the still used to the bear chin. But, you know, and then the day my son was born, she held him in the hospital room, and of course, here came the waterworks. But I'm at least glad I was able to give her that before she passed. But anyways, no sting. The shave went great. The razor did wonderful. The Tops sandalwood, great. Brush, wonderful. Very little irritation, really no stinging. Very mild razor. But anyways, anyhow, guys, like I said, I hope you had a good Christmas. You have a happy New Year, and a happy New Year, depending on when I get this uploaded. Anyways, y'all take it easy, and I'll see all of you on the flip side of the blade. Bye-bye now.